Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a collective of bracket beers today. So I thought they were this month's release, but they're actually last month's. So I think they were brewed in the first or second week of November. So they're probably about a month old, which, yeah, some beers are about at their peak at a month. So I dare say they're going to be drinking still pretty decent. So we've got a double dry hopped pale called Clockwork. It is 5.2% and it's got Beetle Up and Motueka. And these guys, they're one of my favourite breweries. They're out of Sydney. They were in Alexandra. Now they're in Marrickville. So they're actually in a better location probably to what they were. They're all in amongst a heap of other breweries now. Next up, West Coast IPA called Bowline at 6.7%. Chinook, Mosaic, and Strata. I love their just simple, effective branding. Looks cool. I think they got some new merch out. I might have to get like a t-shirt or something. The next one is Continuous Wave, which is a double dry hopped IPA featuring a new experimental hop, CIP 076 and Mosaic. The only criticism with today's four beers is they're all too similar. It's like three hazies and a Westie, and I'm so over hazies at the moment. And then the big finale, I can imagine this is going to be awesome. Their big hazies are good. It's called Kaleidoscope. Shout out to my mate Callie, who's part of the Melbourne beer scene. I remember back in the day when we first started jumping on YouTube beer videos, her YouTube name was Kaleidoscope. So I always remember that. So this beer is like a tribute to her, I guess. Citra, Nelson, and Raquel, and this one is 8%. I've got my hashtag proper glassware. I've got a couple of bracket glasses, but yeah, this is a nice small one. Well, it's not too small, but the other one's got like a really big stem, and it's one of those ones that's hard trying to take a photo of that with the can because like you've got massive size difference. It's like taking a photo of a basketballer next to a midget. Cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. Welcome to those that are in that haven't chatted yet. So let's get into it. It's a very nice day outside, so I don't want to be sitting in front of the computer all day. I've been out there for an hour or so already, and I plan to go out there for a few hours later. That's why I thought I'll do a beer review sort of to get my day started and have a couple and probably drink the rest out in the sun. And then my Christmas beers I'll probably do later on. I was going to go to Melbourne today, but just woke up and couldn't be fucked. So the pale ale first. And another mate of mine in the Melbourne beer scene, Michaela, she went to a bracket tap takeover event the other night. She had their new four and said, they were all really good. Bracket are awesome. They've just had a couple of challenges in the last few years. But definitely one of my favourite breweries. That looks awesome. Looks a bit shitty there, but yeah. It's more of an orange colour, doesn't really show very well in the camera. But that nice foamy head on it looks brilliant. So I would say with this one, it's probably more of a cloudy appearance than hazy. It looks a little sort of softer and lighter, but in saying that, it is a pale ale. Light carbonation, probably light to medium body, big fluffy white head. that looks really pretty good. Yeah, and colour's probably like a dull orange. Let's go a whiff. Might be hard to smell it as it is. It's got some passion fruit. Cheers, Evie. Welcome in. Yeah, some passion fruit, some lemon, some lime. Maybe a touch of peach. Maybe like, yeah, some orange or tangerine or something like that. Smells good. I feel like it's going to be somewhat sweet, but like not too much. It's probably going to be more punchy on the nose and on the palate. Anyway, let's get the day started. Cheers, guys. It's actually quite grassy and earthy on the palate. A lot of that sort of sweet, punchy fruit flavors sort of went out the window. It's amazing how important it is to like when it comes to craft beer and just to get the hop characteristics, like just the sometimes the massive difference between nose and palate. It's insane. So one of the beer channels I watch of a guy in Australia, he mainly just does pubs in Sydney, and he's more of a macro beer drinker than a craft beer guy. But his last episode, he actually does it and finally goes and does the craft scene in West Sydney. And it's just so good to see. Like, he's like stepping outside the box sort of thing and going to the places that I love to go to. And yeah, it's just good. Like, he tries some of the beers and he's like, wow. Like, and he's like, wow, why haven't I ever been out here? It's like, there's people like that. You know that they'd love the shit, but they're just not willing to give it a go. It's like you need someone to push you. The town I live in now is like that. People don't want to change. They don't like to try new things. They just stick to the same regular routine that fucking annoys me. It's like you only live once. You got to try as much shit as possible. It's quite busy on our road today. My road's probably the main road leading from our town down towards the beach. So now that the weather's warming up, we're going to start getting real busy again. Hopefully, everyone's had a week. Mine was extremely busy. I was so happy to finish work for the week. Got on the beers last night. It's pretty good. Yeah, what did I do? Oh, two beer reviews, but I started them too late. Yeah, I did two late beer reviews and then had a couple of beers and some music on Twitch. It was pretty much just me and Craig on Twitch, but it was good. It was just a bit too late for the fellow Aussies. It was about sort of 1 or 2 in the morning. So this is a sort of beer. If you're getting someone new into beer, or someone that just loves their hazies and likes a sessionable beer, Like this is perfect for it, but for me, I just find it boring. Like I'm over hazies in general, so to get a lighter hazy, it just doesn't do it for me. Like I'd rather have a lager any day of the week, or like an American pale ale. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad beer. Ugh, it's actually good for what it is, but it's just not my thing. I'm sort of at that stage if I'm going to have a hazy because I'm so palate fatigued from them and sick of them. I want it to be a big hazy that's going to sort of blow me away. So every time I have something that's lighter or subpar, it sort of annoys, like it's almost like it annoys me. I'd rather be drinking something else. So yeah, I'll probably have about a third of a can of each, and then I can sort of refer to the backyard. There's like a real funny smell in the air outside. It almost smells like someone's burning like rubber nearby, like in a backyard or something. It's weird. Maybe someone's disposing of some bodies. Oop, what happened then? That's better. Accidentally pushed a button and it zoomed right in, and all you could see was the half of my face. Yeah. Shout out to Rate My Beer if they're still out there going. I was in their chat before. It's been a bit of a slow day on the tubes today. I think Geordie. I think Geordie was live earlier. I think Alex might be live now. But yeah, apart from that, there's not really much beer stuff going. Let's try this West Coast. From my experiences with Bracket, they generally make pretty good Westies. There we go. It's a good colour. So it's got your old school caramel toffee appearance. So it's sort of got more of like a burnt orange slash copper colour. It's probably a bit darker there in the light. That's fairly close about there. Yeah, relatively clean and clear. There's a little bit of haze to it. It's actually pretty lively carbonation, so I'd say like medium to high. Yeah, about a three finger head. Head similar to the last beer. Um, yeah, did I say medium body? Yeah, it's a cool glass. So they're hop plants there, Evie. That's what hops look like. It smells good, this one. Definitely more my thing, this beer. So I'm getting like pine resin, Yeah, like caramel toffee. It's bready. It's almost like a brown bread. Yeah, I'm getting sort of like a sticky sweet citrus. I'm thinking sort of there's definitely lemon lime there from the Motueka, but I feel like there's like an orange and a tangerine, sort of like what you get in like old school, like I don't know, Sierra Nevada type beers. Okay, let's get into it. Cheers, legends. Bracket. Oh yes, that's so much better. That's good. See, that's the beer I could sit and have a couple of. How good is it outside, Evie? So fucking good. Cheers, Tyler. Welcome in. It's quite dry, quite bitter, like piney, resinous. It's got like a woody note, a touch of like maybe like black pepper or something. Citrusy, stone fruit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's delightful. Brilliant. So yeah, my plans is like after I do this review, I'll probably I'm gonna have at least 2/3 or a half of each can left over. So I'm just gonna go sit outside in the camping chair, have the dogs laying around beside me or running around, and yeah, I'll probably just put some music on, relax. Yeah, I have no idea where Tyler's from. He has said Texas in the past, but yeah, he's said a lot of a lot of bullshit. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it get away. Uh, it's like really dry, like I don't know, like you know how you get like a really dry, like white wine. That sort of reminds me of, but then it's got this insane, like piney, woody bitterness. Certainly not for the faint of heart. If you don't like bitterness, you'd have this beer and just be like, ugh, it tastes like dirt. Yeah, I mentioned during the video a couple of times, I think. Yeah, quite often with the can vent beers, the breweries will have some excess stock and then they release it. They normally release it once the beer's been put out into the wild. So like last night it would have went out. So then today they would have started advertising it. But I think now they have to wait until the calendar's completely over. So if you are going to see it, it'll probably be around that sort of Christmas to New Year's time. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't like elite level. It was weird how it had like Christmas cake in it. It had like a slight, like even though it was berry and cherry and like a lot of dark fruit as is, that added element of Christmas cake, it's almost like you sort of got that raisin, prune, fig sort of thing. But yeah, who knows? It was, yeah, it just didn't have the body that a lot of one drops have. The vanilla in it was real nice. I smashed a glass this morning, but thankfully it was just when I stayed in that hotel in Melbourne recently. I think it was when I went to Metallica and they wouldn't give me a glass to take up to my room. I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. I went to the nearest bottle shop and bought a 2-pack of these random, like, non-branded glasses. And it was one of them. So the fact that I've got another one exactly the same, I just don't care about it at all. But yeah, I was just holding it and I sort of felt a bit sleepy and I felt myself nod down. And as I nodded down, my fucking the glasses slipped out of my hand. Fruity. Fruity boy. So for those that have just joined, I'm on the bracket. Bracket are out of Marrickville in Sydney. I would suggest trying them if you haven't already. Very good brewery. I've had about I've probably had about 300 mils of beer and I already feel pissy. And the first one was only 5.2%. Could be a long day, or actually could be a short day. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't think they say on their cans anything about the beer. Pretty much just the name, the style of it, and then the hops they use just on the front. Sometimes, though, that's all you need. Keep it simple, stupid. Couldn't be asked with Melbourne. Yeah. I woke up this morning, I was just like, I can't be fucked. I'm exhausted. It's like the thought of having to possibly stand on a train for hours to get there. Because that seems to be the new thing now because of the amount of people we have in our country now that nothing's big enough to accommodate for anyone. So every time I get on the train to go to the city now, it's like I have to stand up. It's fucking ridiculous. Had a busy week at work on my feet all week. Don't hardly ever get a break, and then that one time where you should be able to just sit and relax with your headphones going somewhere, and you got to stand up. um, yeah, and like a lot of places I wanted to go to, there would have been a fair bit of walking involved as well. Normally, I don't mind that, but yeah, I don't know, I just feel exhausted today, mentally and physically. Let's get into the double dry hopped IPA. And I thought too, Craig, I've got that 2 weeks off, so I've got plenty of time to do some little day trips. I've just got a voucher for a brewery, so I sort of want to use it ASAP. So this one's called Continuous Wave Double Dry Hopped IPA with an experimental hop CIP 076, sorry, and Mosaic. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's like a medium orange colour, probably a medium carbonation and medium body as well. Big fluffy white head. Colour, it's like a cloudy orange. It's definitely got some floaties in it. Let's get into it. Yeah, fuck, I'd be angry if it did. It's probably like the end of this year. I only got it like probably a month and a half ago. I remember when I got it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's got more expiry than I expected. Grapefruit, maybe like mandarin, tangerine. It's like a sweet citrus. Yeah, like as I said earlier, I smelt like lemon and lime. I'm getting that. It smells tart. It's probably got some passion fruit as well. Let's get into it anyway. There's a dog across the road barking. I think he wants some bracket beers. Cheers! Look at that. Woo! I love how they're just dangling on the line. Like Paul from PA Brew News growing his hops. Ooh, now we're talking. This is a lot better than the pale. It's got a touch of sweetness to it. So yeah, this was the one with the experimental hop in it. Sort of got like an old school lemonade sort of smell to it. Yeah, I'd say like lemon, orange, tangerine, very citrusy. Hmm. Can tell when it's a little bit warm. My old dog just gets so agitated. Like It's like he just can't sit or lay down and relax. He keeps moving around, and poor fella. He was born in Mildura. He should be able to handle the heat. First time I got Jack, he spent a day in the snow, and then 2 days later, only about 100 kilometres from the snow location, he was on the beach. So he experienced two different sort of Australian weather scenarios in like within days of each other. It was pretty cool. Good thing with that style of dog though is they can sort of handle the real cold. When he was a pup, I had him there in the snow, and a lot of dogs wouldn't be able to handle that, I reckon. Hit the old like button, peeps, if you haven't already. She's pretty quiet out there today. Yeah, now you're making me want to check that voucher to see if it's not going to run out. It'll be like the 13th or the 12th, 25. I'll be like, fuck. Can't get over how muggy it is. Woo. Like it seriously reminds me of yeah, when you're in like Southeast Asia and you're in your hotel room and you got the aircon absolutely blasted, and then you leave the room and turn the aircon off if you have to. If you can, you leave it going. If you got like another one of those cards, or it just stays on. But yeah, I remember once we left ours going, it was real nice when we come back. But yeah, now I can't remember what the fuck I'm saying. Damn it. Cheers, Brett. Yeah, I've had quite a few vouchers. I've got given like clothing vouchers for Christmas and birthday and stuff. And like I don't really need stuff at the time, and then I'm like, oh fuck it. I need to buy some stuff just before Christmas. So then I'll go, oh, I've still got that voucher from wherever. And then you go to buy the items in store because it's Christmas time and you just want to get it done early. And then all of a sudden they've only got like the complete opposite sizes you need. I'm going to have to visit the bathroom quickly, so I'll be back shortly. I'm currently on beer 3 of beer 4. Cheers, guys. Won't be long. Whew, much needed. Doesn't it feel better sometimes when you drain the lizard? Cheers, brother. Welcome in. I'm English. I don't mind hot, but don't do. Yeah. Yeah. See, it depends on what you're doing. If it's just a recreational day and you're not working, I couldn't care if it's like 40 degrees. It's like, yeah, I don't mind the heat, but yeah, when you're trying to sleep late at night and it's still hot, I fucking hate that. Or I hate, yeah, if you're at work and you're in an area where there's like no aircon or you're outside or something and it's like in the 40s, it's like too much. If you're at the beach and it's hot as fuck, it's very nice. Just lay in that ocean all fucking day. One thing that sort of shits me at the moment though, I get a company to come round and do my lawns for me because I've got a real massive backyard and I don't have a ride-on mower, and it's an absolute nightmare trying to do it with a push mower. It takes me like a full Saturday, so I just cracked the shits and went, fuck it, I'm going to pay someone to do it for me, and they can do it in like an hour. So if I need to cover the pay, I'll just work an extra hour or two. And yeah, it was the greatest thing I ever did because I used to enjoy mowing the lawns, and then when I moved here, I just fucking hated it. I used to just get real shitty. I'd be out there for a whole day, just wasting a whole Saturday mowing the lawn constantly and having troubles with the mower. And it just made me real angry. So yeah, at the moment anyway, as I was saying, is yeah, the guys have been real busy because it's been raining heaps and then sunny and then raining, and they haven't been able to get round to all the properties as often as possible. So my lawn at the moment's really shot up again, and yeah, it looks real fucking rough. Like I was sitting in the backyard and I'm like, fuck, my backyard looks shit at the moment. I wish they'd hurry up and get round here and sort it out. Normally this time, summertime, like mid-December, it's all dry and you don't have to worry about the lawn anymore for like a few months at least. But yeah, this year round, it's like they're having to mow it every fucking week. Cheers, Josh. You on the beers, bro? It's fucking quiet out there today, dude. Doesn't seem to be many around. I'm doing some bracket beers. Brackets like one of my faves out of Sydney. So yeah, I'm just doing their four. I thought I thought these were the December beers, but they're actually November. So I'm doing the four together just to get a buzz on for the day. So what I normally do is I'll just have like a third of each can, review them, and then you've got four two-third cans left to go. So whatever I do next, I've got beers ready to go. Brew house. Yeah, cool. The guy that I've got good beers off over the last few years, one that does a heap of traveling and stuff, he gave me a list the other day of shit he's got, and it was pretty much he only had Treehouse and Fidens, but it's all the same stuff. I said to him, I go, don't you ever want to like get some stouts or like I don't know, West Coasts or lagers or mix it up a bit. It's like all you ever seem to get is hazies. Oh, well, that's what people like. That's what they buy. And I'm like, yeah, but not everyone wants them. I reckon if you got some big, like, massive stouts and that, people would love it. Fucking hazies. I'm sick of them. yet I'm still drinking them. It's one of those things I like to support my favourite breweries. So I'll buy their latest beers and it's hazy, hazy, hazy. Mix it up. Yeah, I feel like I need to drink a little more of that one. This can still feels a bit heavy. What a shame. What a damn shame. What's going on with those Eagles, Josh? It's a fucking weird season. There's some teams that are doing all right that you wouldn't think would, and there's other teams that are battling. Trash. Cheers, Jimmy. Good to see you, bro. This one's got more of that earthy, grassy note than berry, that's for sure. Mosaic just doesn't hit like it used to. It's got that sort of diesel quality to it. I'll have to look up that there's an experimental hop in there. Maybe it's similar to like Nelson. I'm just doing a 4 beer review, Jimmy, of Bracket out of Sydney, one of my favourite Aussie breweries. Unfortunately, all the beers are very similar except for the West Coast. I like when they do, if a brewery does a mix 4 pack each month, I like if they'll have like sort of 3 or 4 completely different styles to mix it up. But no, everybody buys hazies, so we're going to keep making hazies. And we'll make the exact same beer each week, but just change one hop. Yeah, I heard Fidens, my ears were burning. That's like your trigger word. Fuck, you'd be annoyed that there's a treehouse there now. Like, how good would it have been going, oh, yeah, I'm going to, I might do Fidens tomorrow and then I might go to treehouse the next day. We were talking about best breweries the other day, and something come up about Fidens, and I said, well, you can't really say that they're elite level yet if a lot of their other styles they don't do any good at. I said I've heard so many people try and West Coast or lagers or stouts from Fidens and not rating them at all. So in my opinion, that's not a great brewery. Just because you do real good with hazies doesn't mean you're an epic brewery. Oh yeah, cool. Would be good. He's a lit boy. Who, me? I've only had 2 beers. I only just started drinking, bro. Or you're talking about someone else. Next up. Oh, the glass just fell on the dog. Better not disturb the king of the house. You. I'm not lit at all, bro. Cock heavy. Yeah, exactly. Okie dokie. Kaleidoscope. Citra Nelson Raquel. Raquel Welsh. Do a beer bowl show, Josh. Do a hangout, Josh, and I'll join. Ooh, this looks fucking supreme. Very nice. So we have 8% Dipper. Dipper, short for Robert Dippia Domenico, the great Hawthorn football player. Look at this. So it's like a medium to dark orange. I would say it's got a very tight knit, probably 3-finger head. Body medium, carbonation light. Looks the goods. Let's go with. Bit of grapefruit. Passion fruit. What's the vibes, yo? That can be my final beer review ever. What's the vibes, yo? I feel like melon, like some honeydew melon or something like that. Maybe even pineapple. There's a lot of beers with like the hops, especially kiwi hops. I find passion fruit and pineapple are very like highly present. Hmm. I've got a big blowfly buzzing around me. He's about this fucking big. Whoosh. Where's the chopsticks? Let's do it. Where's the label? Product placement. Come on, Sam. Cheers. Oh man, that's good. That is some high quality shit. Whew. Fuck off, flies. Summer. Australian summer. Flies equals spiders equals snakes equals rats. Thankfully for me, I have a dishwasher, so I only have to wash certain things. Um, I wash all. I hand wash my beer glasses, which at times can get very annoying because I'm a beer reviewer and I'm always drinking from different glasses. So quite often you'll come round to my house, you walk into the kitchen, it's quite clean, but there'll be like just beer glasses all over one side of the sink. If I had a missus, they'd fucking hate it. Why do you need so many beer glasses? It's ridiculous. Get rid of them. Why do you need so many fucking beauty products in the bathroom, bitch? Get rid of them. And all your loose hair in there while we're at it. Does that sound like I'm coming from experience? Or when you travel with them and you're like, make sure you pack lightly, and then they bring about 70 kilo of stuff they don't need. Don't you just love that? Shit, eh? Shit. I always find it's not always, and yeah, it sounds very like sexist, but males are just very practical. And when it comes to making plans, it's like just listen to the male. He knows what the fuck to do. And then just, yeah, it'll be all good in the end. But that's the thing. They don't listen. They want to go their own way. They want the power, and then they fuck it up. that's why. That's why you should never have way too many female managers or female politicians because it's just going to be fucking chaos. Shout out to all the girls out there. You're an asshole, Sam. Coming up next in the beer community, Josh from Last Beer will be doing his beer bowl discussions, and I will have to pull out a bowl to join him. Yeah, I say it how it is, and 95% of the time I am accurate. And another thing that hurts when I say it, but it's accurate, is most of the young girls that get into these positions are only in there because of guys that are fucking thinking with their dicks. You can't tell me some young girl that's just started at a company just because she's good looking is like a better manager than some dude that's busted their ass and worked in all these different areas of the company and knows everything inside and out. It's a fucking ridiculous world out there today, boys and girls. Just got to suck it up. What are you drinking, Brett? I might have to do a little cuvee, perhaps. Cuvee! How long we been going for? An hour. Normally I'd be a lot longer than that, but I think it's due to the lack of conversation. She's a bit quieter than usual. Carlton Dry. my my husband is nodding his head. He knows his shit. That's why, yeah, like I don't know, women would bred to, take care of the family and raise kids, and they're fucking legends at other things in life. It's like they don't have to do everything. I wish it was a world where you didn't have both people having to work full-time jobs and go back to the way it used to be. Even if it's like both partners work, but just, they could sort of share the load more. I let him think he's in control sometimes. It's like I just, like I always worry in, like, I don't know, I feel like in management, sort of, when it comes to certain management dealings and that, sometimes I reckon females just let their emotions get the better of them, and they don't really, they'll like judge a situation based on someone's sadness, and they don't really know the full side of the story. Whereas a guy can, I don't know, sort of step back and not get involved emotionally, and then just sort of see from both sides and then make a decision. Like, I just feel like in today's world, you'll get a lot of people whinging. They'll go into like offices whinging about people, and they're the ones that are getting rewarded these days. Whereas back in the day, it was the opposite. If you kept going into an office whinging about stuff, you would be looked down upon because you're constantly sooking. Whereas the sooks are the ones getting rewarded these days. And I think it's, generally because there's too many female managers now. Anyway, I'm ranting. Let's get away from that. Got to let it out every now and then. Cheers. I'll do a little cuvee, I reckon. All 4 beers mixed into one. We'll see how we go, and then I'll maybe pick a favourite and a least favourite, or 2 favourites. I'm not sure. Cheers to everyone that's joined in today. Cheers, Geordie. Good to see you, bro. Everyone hit the like button if you can. Help the channel out. So, I'll be doing my 2 Christmas beers later today or tonight. I'm currently doing Carwin Cellars. They're one of my favourite bars in Melbourne. I'm doing their 24 beer Christmas can vent box. Pardon me. And then Mountain Culture, one of my favourite breweries based in the Blue Mountains. I'm doing their 16 beer Christmas box. So we're halfway through the Carwin one. It's good. So whether I'm at home on the weekend or working, I still try and keep to doing those reviews each day. There might be times where I work overtime and it might end up going into the next morning, but I've been pretty good generally. I've been able to get them out each day. Cheers, Angie. Good to see you, mate. What's on for the weekend? Smashing beers, getting on the wine. The opposite way around. Worked my way up to manager because a female owner of company was thinking about. Yeah. That's funny. That's why beer was invented. Yeah. How good is beer? Let's be honest. How fucking good is it? How good's just, I don't know, how good is it just having a drink, a smoke, and just talking to people about random shit and just That's good. I like it. It's relaxing. Doesn't matter what the topic is, just having your say and listening. And not that I do much listening when I'm talking myself, but I am generally pretty good with the chat, though. People have stuff to say, I'll read it and comment on it. And I feel like in real life, I'm actually a pretty good listener. I like to help people with their troubles and give them advice. Yeah, I'm not really a cat guy either, Geordie. I've just always been a dog man. When it comes to cats, I get a bit not all of them, but a lot of them I get like sinus issues. I'll start sneezing and coughing and getting itchy eyes and all that sort of shit. Yeah, who knows, bro? If only we could find some old beers and give them a try. Hashtag proper glassware, you know it. Bracket, baby. It's even got the hops on there, Angie. The first cousin of marijuana. Cheers, mate. Kind words. Cheers, Geordie. Love you, brother. We'll have to have a beer at some stage. It's been a while, dude. There's been sirens going off here all day. I just hope that it's not bushfires because it's always fucking scary where I live. I live in an area where there's a big fucking massive forest nearby, and if a bushfire gets in there on a hot windy day, it is scary as fuck. Cheers, bro. Enjoy your tunes and your Tommy Tank. You... Enjoy your Tamagotchi. I know there's someone in the chat that'll get that one. So yeah, I'll do a cuvee. I just got to finish the rest of this. So I'm still on the last one, the kaleidoscope. Shout out again to my mate Callie in Brunswick in Melbourne. Her YouTube handle back in the day was Kaleidoscope. I used to always give her shit about it. She's a fellow beer lover. Often goes to a lot of the events I do in Melbourne. It's good. We've got a good community. Good community on here. Good community in Melbourne. It's good. He didn't say chick, Angie. Damn it. Is anyone live at the moment? I feel like going on someone's panel. So yeah, let's do the cuvee. So cuvee is all beers mashed together like a fucking transformer or a Voltron. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Just think of all the 4 beers I've had all together. One. I'll just do a little bit of each. And then I've got spare for when I go and sit outside in the sun and bathe in the glory. Westy. Tamagotchi. I've already played some Tamagotchi today. It was good. He was a big boy. Yeah, you probably got it like a minute behind or something. How weird is it though when you join someone's stream and you don't realise it, but you're like fucking half an hour behind, and you're there commenting on stuff they're talking about at the time, and then they're like just looking at your chat going, "What the fuck's he going on about?" And then you, oh fuck. So this is all four together. It's got quite the dark appearance to it. Oh, it smells good. It could be the beer of the day. Do you know what I'd love to do tonight? I'd love to go to a gig. I'd love to just get loose all afternoon and then just go see a band play. Why do I live in the shithole I live in? That's the thing though, back 20 years ago, this place would have had live bands and shit all the time. It's not really the town's fault for live music. It's just the fucking way the world is. Radio stations have got a lot to answer for. Not playing any fucking rock on the music on the station anymore. Um, I sort of want to join a stream at some stage, possibly now. I could go live on Twitch, possibly. Yeah, I want to keep drinking the beers I've got, but I sort of want to chill, like with some tunes or sitting outside in the sun or talking to people on a panel. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. Um, yeah. Any suggestions? Um, Good question. I think it's like possibly 20 or 30,000, probably 20. Yeah. A regional city that's sort of got a bit of size, but still pretty small. What's this for? What are you saying me too for? Let's do this Cube. Cube. Hang on, product placement. We want sponsorship here on this channel. More sirens. I'm getting worried. Sirens, sirens, sirens. Means bushfires. Yeah. Even if you want to join us, Angie, are you having a smoke? Come up and have a smoke, and I'll have some beers. We'll just talk some shit and get some tunes going. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to I just feel like music and continuing on with these beers. Someone put my Twitch account in the chat too, so peeps that are here, even if you don't have a Twitch account, it's easy as fuck to make one. All you gotta do is click on the link to my channel and then just go from there. For sure. So out of these 4 beers, before I wrap it up, I'm going to say I still think the Westie was my favourite, but due to preference, I am a big West Coast man and I'm sick to death of hazies. But yeah, that was good. Bowline. Chinook, Mosaic, Strata. Had a bit of dankness to it, quite dry and bitter. What did I get from it? Yeah, some pine, some woody character, like a spice note, citrus, stone fruit, like a caramel toffee and bready sort of base. Yeah, it was solid. Good, solid American IPA. My least favourite was the pale, but it's just because it's a pale and it's hazy. It's like it doesn't do it for me. It's just that that person in your life that just has a bland personality and doesn't really have the same interests as you. You think they're an okay person, but yeah, that's about it. You're not really going to hang out with them. That's what this was. And then I don't know, as far as like, I feel like the most popular for most would be the double, the one I had last. Kaleidoscope. I love how they've gone the different colours with the wording. It's cool. But yeah, I just feel like that would be the favourite of most people that would try these 4 beers. So yeah, another big showcase review. It's only gone for just over an hour, so not too bad. So yeah, hit the like button if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm going to go over to Twitch, play some music over there, and might have some people on the panel. We'll see what happens. So yeah, if you've got a Twitch account, just go to that this one here, Short and Stout Beer Reviews, one word. Even if you don't have one, it's easy to join up. I think you just click on that or just go to Twitch on Google or whatever and start an account. All you really have to do is come up with a username and provide your email address, and yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, it's just an easier place over there to play music and not get in trouble. I did get some copyright infringements yesterday, but all that happens is they pause the music on you for a while, or they quieten down your stream and then they just put it back up again. So yeah, I got a few messages just talking about it. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining us on this. And yeah, as I said, I'll be doing the Carwin Cellars and Mountain Culture Christmas beers later on tonight or this afternoon. We'll see how we go. I think one of them is a Baltic Porter from Tasmania, which is pretty cool. Obvious which box it is, Carwin Cellars. And then the Mountain Culture one, I think, is an oat cream IPA. So yeah, 2 good beers coming up. So yeah, hopefully we see you over on Twitch. Cheers, legends. See you soon.